Hello everyone, good evening and welcome to a new live session featuring the Optimum Thermocook Pro M 3.0. If you're watching on Froothie TV YouTube channel, you're most welcome, or on Facebook Froothie, or on Instagram also Froothie account. Welcome everyone, and today before we start I would like to thank everyone for their kind messages. I'm getting tons of beautiful messages on my DM on Facebook asking about if I'm being safe and if it's safe over here. Thank you everyone for asking. I really appreciate your beautiful comments. Welcome everyone. Marilyn, hello. Lynn, hello. Margaret, Cheryl, welcome everyone. So for today, I'm gonna do a recipe that you guys are a bit like, it's a bit confusing when it comes to pasta and the Thermocook, or the mince when you wanna steam mince or when you wanna cook mince. Some of you guys get very mushy end results. So for that, I'm here to help every one of you guys. Welcome and let's get started. We've got the 10-inch screen today as usual. And I'm gonna start with chopping the onion first. So we're gonna do a sauce, and while the sauce is being cooked, we're gonna steam our mince, and I'm gonna show you two ways how you can do the meat in. First, inside the bowl, like while cooking the onion, and the second way, I'll be steaming it in the inner basket. So for that, I'm gonna start with inserting the multifunctional blades in, the main one that chops, grinds, mills, and does all the job perfectly. And I have a quartered onion. So first I'm gonna chop it, add it in, close the lid, and we're gonna head to the manual cooking mode. So on our Thermocook screens, there's the manual cook. And we're gonna chop the onions, so no need for temperature, just chop it at speed 6 for 5 seconds and start. Now please, as usual, always wait for the 5-second time to end, then you can open the lid. So we've got the onion chopped. Let me just scrape down the sides. You can always use like whatever you like. If you would like a smoother texture for the onion, you can always run it for more time. So let me just run it again for 5 seconds. To have a finely chopped onion. And that's perfect. Also scrape down the sides. And now add the oil in, as we want to saute the onion. Now, let me show you two ways how you can cook the mince. First, we can add it with the onion, but later on, in different stage. And the other way, I'm gonna start doing it because it takes a bit more time. I'm gonna have the mince inside the inner basket. So we've got the stainless steel inner basket. I'm gonna have half the mince inside. So I've got the mince here. I'll just add it inside the inner basket as we want to steam it. Just add it over here. So while the onion is being sauteed, our mince is being steamed. So we've got these in, we close with the lid. If you guys have any questions, please do let me know in the comments. I'll be super happy to help. And back to our machine, to the manual cooking mode. So let's reset to default settings, and because we have oil inside the blender, we can go up to 120 degrees Celsius. Now, if you've got water inside, we can't go up to 120 degrees Celsius because water evaporates at 100 degrees Celsius. So we're using oil. Let's go to 120 degrees Celsius and let's saute for 5 minutes at speed 1. Now we don't want to increase in speed, as we want only to mix the ingredients without shredding more or chopping more. So that speed 1 would do a perfect job. Now later on, when we will add the mince, we will stop the speed. So when softening butterfly, what is the fastest speed I should use with the butterfly blade? Unlike other models, like the 2.0 model or other brands even, maximum speed is speed 4 or speed 3 when having the butterfly whisk in. With the Thermocook, you can go up to speed 10, 11, 12. That's totally fine because it is of high stainless steel produced, so you can have it in and you can go up to speed 12 with the butterfly whisk. No worries at all, because different models and the 2.0 model, the Thermocook Pro M 2.0 plus, they're made from plastic, BPA-free plastic, so that's why you can't go above speed 3 or speed 4. So you can go up to speed 10, 11, and 12 with a butterfly whisk. So the two ways I'm going to show you. First, the steam, we're steaming the mince, and the second way, we're going to cook the mince inside the bowl with next to the onion. Now on the Thermocook, you're going to see we have 1,300 plus recipes, and soon we'll be adding more. Plus, you've got the Pasta Bolognese recipe on the Thermocook itself, so it gives you step-by-step instructions of how to cook your Bolognese sauce. And as I can start to see steam getting out of the lid cap. To everyone who just joined, welcome, and we're doing pasta Bolognese today. Now usually we do it with spaghetti, with penne, but honestly today I only had fusilli in my cupboard. That's why we're using this. And more steam is coming out. So steaming the mince would take a bit more time than when cooking it directly inside the bowl. Now why you get a mushy texture is because when you add the mince inside the bowl, you keep on turning the blades. That's why you will get a mushier texture. So when you add the mince directly inside the bowl, you can directly go to speed 0. So no need for speed, only you need temperature and time to cook the mince. So speed, you can put it at speed 0. I thought so as not to chop use reverse. If that's not correct, when is reverse used on the machine? You can use reverse function. So whenever we have, like for example, in a bit, when we're cooking the mince directly inside the bowl, we don't need any speed, as I've said. And then later on, when we want to mix the ingredients together, so when we put the pasta inside of the bowl and we cook it, and after it's been cooked, we want to mix everything together, by then we can use the reverse function at speed 1. So reverse function would be used whenever you don't want any ingredients to be crushed. So for example, if you want to saute prawns, you just add the prawns with onions and I don't know, garlic and oil and the spices, and you insert the butterfly, the multifunctional blades, and you just stir at reverse. So if you have prawns, if you have chicken, you just use reverse. And if you're doing soup, for example, so you did the whole soup and it's ready, and then you have, for example, chicken being steamed inside the inner basket or the steaming basket, and then you want to add the chicken back inside the bowl, you just use the reverse function because the blades, the multifunctional blades, is already in the bowl because you did the soup and you need the multifunctional blades. So by then you would add the chicken inside and use the reverse function, as you don't want the chicken to be shredded. So 24 seconds left. You are most welcome. Please let me know if you have any other question. As usual, I would love to thank Marina in backstage, helping every time with the live sessions. And to everyone who joined, welcome. We're doing pasta bolognese today. Perfect. So our mince is starting to get cooked. So let me remove the inner basket. And our onion is sautéed. Now I'm gonna add the mince inside the bowl. So this is a second way of cooking the mince. So just add it and distribute it throughout the bowl. We need to place back in the steaming basket and close with the lid. Now the thing is, whenever you guys are doing this, I know that you turn on the speed. Even if you turn it on to speed 1, we don't need any speed. So let's head to the manual cooking and reset to default. Let's go up to 120 degrees and time to 6 minutes. And speed, let's keep it at speed 0. And it will perfectly cook. Whenever we add speed, while we have mince inside, we'll get a mushy texture. That's why we didn't add any speed. So we're cooking at speed 0, that's totally fine. And temperature 120 degrees. Now you guys will ask me, a lot of you guys, when you have something inside the bowl and you put it at 120 degrees Celsius, it won't reach 120 degrees Celsius. Why? Because water evaporates at 100 degrees. Now, yeah, we don't have water, but we have onion, and the onion would throw out all the water. That's why we would have water inside the bowl. That's why the temperature wouldn't reach 120 degrees. It would reach 100, 110, 95. That's totally fine. We're having the mince being cooked, but we won't reach 120 degrees. So we are cooking the mince for 6 minutes, while the inner basket also is steaming the second part of the mince. If you guys have any questions around the mince, the technique, please do let me know. I hope this is making sense. And later on, I'm going to add the tomato juice and the pasta with the spices. Now let's get a bit around the Thermocook, because a lot of you guys, I know a lot of you have the Thermocook and are familiar with all the parts, the accessories. But some of you are new and they are thinking of getting a Thermocook. That's why I'm here to show you what comes with the machine. So we've got the 10-inch screen, it's fully touch screen, and we've got the 7-inch screen with the knob. So if you guys like to edit, fix the temperature, the speed, the settings using a knob, we've got the 7-inch screen with the smaller screen, also totally touch screen. So it comes with this beautiful attachment. It's the slicer attachment and the grater attachment. As you can see, one side is for grating, the other side is for slicing. And of course it comes with the lid, the special transparent lid, and the pusher or the tamper. And it comes with the steaming baskets. We've got the large steaming basket that fits around 5 liters, and the shallow steaming basket from stainless steel that fits 2 liters. And of course the accessories, we've got the inner basket, which is right now in the Thermocook, and we've got the butterfly whisk, totally stainless steel butterfly whisk for fluffing egg whites, mixing without shredding, and we've got the kneading blade or the stirring paddle to stir food or to knead dough. And all accessories are totally dishwasher safe. What weight of mince can you cook in the steaming basket? You can go up to 700 grams in the steaming basket. Of course, it would take a bit more time, but it would cook perfectly. So you can go up to 700 grams in the inner basket. And if you are interested in getting the sliding board, ta-da, which I love, and I just love, and I never use it because I have the Thermocooks sitting there. I don't move it around, but if you want to move the Thermocook around, because it really sticks on the counter, so you can use the sliding board. And the new attachment is getting by the end of March. It's the attachment that you can remove any blades from inside the bowl without having your hand in. So you just insert the attachment and remove the blade to insert another one. So we've got a minute and a half still left. And of course, the Thermocook bowl is of 3 liters. Is the texture different with the two methods? Honestly, it's the same because we're cooking the mince, so cooked mince would be totally the same between the two methods. It only depends on what you're cooking inside the bowl. So if you're doing, for example, a soup, or you want like the blades to continue on moving inside the bowl, you can steam the mince inside the steaming basket. But whenever you have, like you want to cook directly inside the bowl, the mince, that's fine. If you don't have any soup or any, like you don't want any rotation inside. So that's totally fine. It just depends on what recipe you are using. But as I've said, the steaming basket, it would take a bit more time. Now by now it reached 120 degrees Celsius, so that's perfect. The water has evaporated. And I don't know if you can see it, let me show you. $115 and it was $120. As you can see, it's being cooked, but it needs more time in the steamer. Where in here, it's around 80% cooked. So just give it a stir with the spatula. I don't know if you guys can see. It's like 80% cooked. This is what I'm saying. It's faster to have it inside the bowl. But if you are doing a soup where you want the blades to keep on running, you can steam the mince inside the inner basket. Now I'll put the inner basket back in and close the lid. And we want to cook again for 5 minutes. So start. Also at 120 degrees Celsius, speed 0. The device for switching blades sounds great, Ryania. It is really great. Currently, it is quite difficult with hot blade and the steam. Exactly. This is why we came up with this accessory. It's the new attachment. It's a spatula on actually, just like this one. So one side is the spatula, the other side. This is, you guys know that this side is for the steaming basket, yes? The one we have inside. You just can remove the steaming basket with this, with the handle over here. So other one would be a spatula from one side, and the other side would be the tool to remove the blades. And I just love it. So more efficient, definitely. Yeah, regarding the cooking inside the bowl. Honestly, I prefer cooking directly inside the bowl. It's faster, but like when you're doing like a hard or a long recipe, that's why when I was steaming the onion, I directly put inside the mince to be steamed, because it takes more time. It's all about freeing up time for me. Exactly, me too. Me too. That's why I prefer cooking directly inside the bowl. It's direct because inside the bowl you have this the flame, like the heat directly cooking the mince, while inside the inner basket you need the steam to cook. If you've got more questions, please do let me know. I'm always happy to help. And if you're not on the Thermocook Adventures group, go ahead to Facebook and search for Thermocook Adventures and join to get a lot of tips, tricks, and more recipes. And you can see, like, the more you share on the group, the more you have the chance to win gifts and prizes from Froothie. Last time, the sliding board was gifted to someone, and we are searching for another winner for the sliding board as well next time. And we've got 3 minutes and a half left. After that, I'm gonna put in the pasta with the water and the tomato juice and the spices, and it's gonna cook all together, while also the mince being steamed inside the inner basket, because it needs a lot of time. Now, when we add the pasta with the tomato juice, also we can continue cooking on speed 0. And later on, when the pasta is cooked, we can just give it a stir to mix all ingredients together at speed 1, reverse speed 1, for just 20 seconds, just to mix everything together. We don't want our pasta to be mushed. We don't want our mince to be mushed. So it's quite easy. And let me just give you a little glimpse around the new app. I know every time I'm talking about the new app, you guys didn't see anything yet. I know it needs around 40 days to be done, but we are adding quite hundreds of new recipes that you're gonna love. So if you've got any recipe in mind, any recipe you don't see on the Thermocook and you want it to be there, please do let us know. Send us a message, send me a DM on Facebook. Send an email to support@froothie.com.au. So that's support@froothie.com.au, and the team will let us know to add these specific recipes. On the new app also, you can add your own recipes on the app. So that's a huge difference with the new app. Would there be any possibility to have this sound 5-sec play longer? I often miss it if I'm out of the kitchen. I can ask, honestly, I can ask Optimum guys if they can do this. I will ask them. I have no clue. I see Vicky has joined. Hi, Vix. Your baba ganoush recipe is there. Is in the hundreds of recipes being added. So we've got 30 seconds left. Hello, hello. I've got so many friends from the Thermocook Adventures group. And that's it. Okay, now you can see. Okay, no, you can't see now because of the of the steam, but just wait a second. Let me use this one. Okay, this is like this, and look. Oh my God! Okay, you can't look. Just give it a second. But you can see that the mince is 90% cooked. Yes, it took more time than cooking inside the bowl, but look at this. It's 90% cooked. Let me just put on the side, and this is what we have inside our bowl. So at speed 0, 120 degrees Celsius, and it's perfectly cooked. That's perfect. And look at these chunks, like you still have big chunks, just like how you're cooking on the stove inside a pan or pot. It's exactly the same. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's not mushy. It's in large pieces and just perfect. So next, I'm gonna put in the pasta that I have. And the tomato juice. Let me just get a little bit of water. Mix all together. And put in the spices, some pepper, give it a stir. Now I insert back the inner basket and close the lid. And let's head to the manual cooking mode. So reset to default. Let's go to 100 degrees Celsius and for 7 minutes. Also speed 0, we don't need any speed, and start. We didn't add any speed, just like what I said, because we have we don't want the mince to be mushy and we don't want the pasta to get cracked or chopped. So that's why speed 0, 100 degrees Celsius for 7 minutes. Is there a fix yet for the Cook Mix app that won't connect with my Thermocook? It should connect, like the Cook Mix app should connect to your Thermocook. Was your Thermocook connected to the Cobot Mix app or not? If it was connected to the Cobot Mix app, you have to unbind the device and then connect it to the Cook Mix app. If you're having any difficulties, send me a DM on Facebook to my account, or send an email to send your inquiry to support@froothie.com.au. So we'll be able to help you better with the connection until the new app is out. What spices did you add? Okay, I added oregano. I added a stock cube, a beef stock cube that I've done from scratch, and I've added a black pepper. That's it, oregano, black pepper, and stock cube. Yes, it was. Okay, so Barbara, you should unbind it from the Cobot Mix app to bind it again with the Cook Mix app. Sorry. Just let us know. Like send an email to support@froothie.com.au, and we'll be able to help you better. Now I can start smelling the, the spices. Yum. Now you can put, instead of the fusilli or the penne, you can add spaghetti as well. So you just add the spaghetti inside the bowl. Also speed 0, you don't want to break the spaghetti. And for 7-8 minutes, and it'll be done. It's an easy recipe, no? You know, it is an easy one. You just put all inside the Thermocook and you do some other things. It's all about saving time. And you know, you don't have like 3-4 pots. One for the mince, one for the sauce, one to cook the pasta. Just put all inside. Now for the ones that are still thinking of getting the Thermocook, let's head a bit to the machine to see some of the built-in recipes. So keep cooking in the background, yes. Now over here we've got the automatic recipes, the manual cooking, automatic programs, and download new recipes. So let's head to automatic recipes. We've got around 1,300 new recipes, and we are adding like hundreds more, and they're going to be out very soon. So if you go to any recipe like the aglio olio cheese spaghetti, first you've got the ingredients, next you've got the instructions, and finally you've got the utensils needed for this recipe. Now I can't click on start cooking because I'm already in a cooking mode, but when I click on start cooking, the instructions would show one by one with the settings preset. And you can search for any recipe, for example, mayo. And you've got vegan mayonnaise, creamy mayonnaise, and another vegan mayonnaise. Back to home. Manual cooking mode is the mode we're using right now, so which is this one. You can choose temperature, time, speed, and direction. Automatic programs. We've got the manual cooking, the one we're using right now, the weighing function, if you want to weigh any ingredients. Boil water, it's fast for boiling water, just like a kettle, for example. Chopping mode, slow cooking, slow cook a piece of brisket, some chicken. Kneading dough, if you are doing your own recipe for bread. Steaming. For the steaming, you use the inner basket or the shallow and the deep steaming baskets. The food processor for the slicer and shredder attachment. Fermentation to do your own yogurt, which I will be doing soon for you guys in the live sessions. And the sous vide, the turbo function, and the precious one, the auto clean, because the Thermocook does cleans itself. So that's it for the programs. Is the stock recipe on the Thermocook? I think we've got, the one I did, it wasn't on the Thermocook, it's one of my own, but let us check together, like keep cooking in the background, automatic recipes. And let's head to the search, stock. Yeah, so there's some stock recipes, stock paste, mushroom stock paste, chicken flavor stock, fish stock, chicken liquid stock. Yeah, I don't think we have the stock cubes, but I can definitely add one for you for sure. I can add the one that I did. It's very easy. Yeah, definitely I can add it for you. Auto clean is the best, I know, right? Like you just sit and do nothing and it does all the job. Just put water, a drop of dish soap, and that's it. Because like if you want to clean it on under running water, it would take a bit of time. So just if you have anything, any residue, it will remove all, because it will first get the temperature to 55 of the water, and then it would blend on high speed to move all the residue from the jug. I love it. Everyone loves the cleaning mode. So we've got 16 seconds left on our machine. Time flies. Yes, yogurt. Yeah, I know. A lot of you guys are asking about the yogurt recipe. I will do that soon. Like, you guys asked for cottage cheese, and we did it on Tuesday, and it was the best, honestly. It's a very easy recipe. And like, just, I don't know, we took around 25 minutes, and it's done. Okay, so our meat is done. The steaming meat inside the inner basket. So now, look, we have them in big chunks. Okay, just put them inside of the sauce on the pasta. And mix all together. And that's it. I mean, look. We've got big chunks of meat. We've got perfectly cooked pasta. And a delicious sauce. So it's not mushy, it's in great texture, consistency. I love it. Look at that. So this is how you can cook a Bolognese pasta inside the bowl, inside the Thermocook, without getting any mushed mince, any mushed pasta. So it's perfect. This is it. It's an easy recipe. Do you guys have any questions? Like, you can add more cooking time now for 2 minutes, and if you don't want to mix with the spatula, let me show you. You can. Let's close the lid. Okay, I missed a message. I'll get back to it just in a bit. For the reverse function, let's reset to default. Now we don't need temperature, it's just for 10 seconds. Let's put it for 10 seconds, just to mix everything together. And speed 1, and direction turn left. So we are using the reverse function, and start. So in the reverse function, we won't have the pasta cracked. And we're mixing all together, like the sauce with the pasta with the mince. So just for 10 seconds, you can go 20, 25 seconds, that's totally fine. Just want to mix everything together without having any crushed or cracked pasta. So that's it. And it's perfect. Did you guys enjoy this? Let me know if you guys loved it. And cream cheese, the app has cashew cream cheese. Yeah, Vicky. Yeah, definitely. I'll do yogurt and cream cheese. Definitely, we'll do this. So why did you do meat in the Thermocook and the basket? I missed the start. Yeah, I was showing you guys two different ways on how to cook the mince. So first was inside the inner basket, and the second was directly inside the bowl. So directly inside the bowl, we didn't use any speed, like speed was 0. And inside the basket, it takes more time, but I was saying, like, if you are doing at the same time a soup inside the mixing bowl, and you need speed in there, you just steam the mince inside the inner basket. So whenever you have speed going, even if it's on speed 1, just cook the mince using the inner basket. And if you're not doing any, like, if it's a Bolognese recipe just like this one, you can directly cook it inside the bowl. It was just shown that you could do in 2 different ways. Yes, exactly, 2 different ways, depending on the recipe. Bolognese recipe, you can do it directly inside the bowl. If you have a soup and you want to add the mince, so the mince won't be mushed, you just steam it inside the inner basket, then put it back in the soup. So the lid open with thickened sauce, yes. So now if you want more thickened sauce, or you want less sauce, you can just add, remove half of the quantity that I put, but I just put a lot of tomato juice. But if you want to have a more thickened texture, just close the lid, open the lid cap because water evaporates from the lid cap, and you just cook again for like 10 minutes with the lid cap open so water would evaporate. I would like sauce a little thicker, so either less tomato or cook longer. Exactly, just less tomato juice and you could cook longer. So let me just put 100 degrees Celsius and for 10 minutes, speed 0, you don't need any speed, and start. So water would evaporate out of the lid cap, so we have a more thickened texture. I would share the end results on the Thermocook Adventures group on Facebook when it's done, so you guys head there and keep an eye. I hope you guys enjoyed this live session. It was it got plenty of tips and tricks, because I know a lot of you guys get mushy texture in the Bolognese recipe, so that's why I'm here. If you've got any other questions, please do let me know, or send me a DM or send to support@froothie.com.au. So the end results of this, like with a thickened texture, I'm going to add it to the Thermocook Adventures group on Facebook. Thanks, Ryan. My first live session, very clear audio and optics. Yay! Thank you, Cheryl. I know I always see your name on the Thermocook group. Great session tonight. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you, everyone, for joining. I really enjoy when you guys are here, and when you have any questions, I really enjoy helping you guys out. Thank you, everyone, for joining. I hope you have a great evening, and I'll see you next week with a new recipe. I think we're going to be doing a carrot cake, since we're like around Easter time. Thank you, everyone. I still have one question, sorry. Can you do a coconut yogurt? Yes, of course. Of course, we can do anything. Coconut yogurt, regular yogurt. Vicky, thank you so much. I am safe, thank you. Bolognese was too easy. I usually add hidden veg like carrot and zucchini, which I shred first, add later. Exactly. You can add any, like you can add carrots. I usually add carrots. First I chop, or you can shred or even slice with the attachment. Put on the side and then cook it with the sauce so it cooks. Sometimes I put the pasta in the steamer bowl so it doesn't mush. Works well. Exactly. Like there's several and plenty of ways you can cook the pasta, you can cook the mince. Next time, I'm going to show you how to cook pasta in like 2-3 different ways. Inside the bowl, in the steaming basket. Like if you're doing a minestrone, for example, you can steam it inside the inner basket while the soup cooks, and then you can add it back inside the soup. So yeah, there's plenty of different ways. I'm so happy with all of your interactions. Thank you, everyone. Just waiting a second to see if anyone has any questions. As you can see, the steam is getting out, so we're thickening the sauce. Can you tell me how much tomato juice you added, please? I added around 600 milliliters of tomato juice. 600. But you can definitely use way less than that. Okay, that's perfect. It's getting thicker. Thank you and thanks. That was it for today. I would like to thank you all for joining. I always enjoy you guys being there, and I'll see you next week. Good evening, everyone. Bye bye.